Hey guys, this is for somebody that has experienced a lot of spiritual warfare and, like, if you want to say, with warlock energy and all of that kind of stuff coming at you. Um, I want to say interacting with you. So what they couldn't take you out physically, emotionally, mentally, metaphysically. So they're now realizing, oh, spiritually, okay, you invited us into a battle, and we know spiritually now how to conquer or loot uh, that which we didn't know before. No, personally, like, I know that I also did not invite somebody back into a battle. I was also attacked, and I didn't do anything. So, but this is also for somebody else who might need this as well, who you feel like somebody has spiritually looted either your gifts or learning about their own gifts. They're like, how do I use these amazing gifts that I didn't earn because I looted them? But also, like, God gives us individually spiritual gifts because we have earned them, and also because we have been obedient to Him. Just like they talk about, like, the treasures in heaven, these are part of the treasures in heaven that we carry with us in our soul, kind of like our soul pack, right? And so, not like a pack of wolves, but like in our soul, we carry these as like true treasures and gems. And so, of course, people that listen to videos and go, oh, all I have to do is speak with confidence. Oh, all I have to do is do XYZ with this gift. Oh, all I have to do is this. And they experience life in a completely different way. It's like, yeah, that's called confidence, dude. That's called confidence, lady. like how I understand in some ways, like, some people have to learn like self-esteem and like learning that from inside out. But like, um, stealing or copying or lifting other people's ways of life to have an advantageous leverage in your own life and not sharing those gifts. You're like, there's somebody around my circle, um, around me, removed, but around me, not quite as removed, but who kind of does that, who like facelifts everything. Um, and it's kind of like interesting that, well, I think a lot of people tend to do that when they're researching. But I just want to share, like, if you want people to share things with you, it's important for you to also share with other people, not to just have an advantageous leverage. I was gonna say viewpoint. Um, you can't be the only one trying to fix things all the time. I mean, you can if you're actually like being called to do something like that, but not when you're like stepping on other people to do so. And stepping on other people is literally like facelifting the way that they live, breathe, and do, and making, I was gonna say, a living for yourself. But then you're not even giving back to those people. It's not even like saying thank you or anything, but it's like, how are you manifesting glory, fame, riches, wealth, and you're not even giving back to the people that were salt of the earth in your foundation? Like, that is gluttony, that's greed, that's manifest, that's wicked. It's not, I don't know, so many people get caught up in this and thinking that they are the source when really it's God that's the source. But ultimately, I'm sharing a similar experience that I'm going through and have had, um, because I also want to share it with somebody else who's either experiencing, has experienced, but mostly will be experiencing in the near future too. If you're not already experiencing it, that somebody is like trying to like facelift your spiritual gifts, trying to like, they're out there making money off of how you move through the world. They're out there making published works and getting money that way, and copywriting things that they're like, oh, I discovered this, or I wrote this, or whatever. And it's like, no, actually, you studied me, and the things that things that they studied me or you or whatever, they wrote down and went, oh, that's a whole nother way of moving. Oh, that's a whole nother way of navigating. Oh, that's a whole nother way of, how did they even think to do this? Oh, this is a whole nother build of everything, of how humans can evolve, and how spirit helps us to elevate. And kind of like when like you're not going to hit your foot against the stone. It's like, no, because the Lord will raise you up over that stone. Sometimes it'll take you right through the stone. I heard stoneware. But yeah, I just wanted to share some of that and let you know, like, go to the Spirit about it, because it is a spiritual warfare. It's not flesh and blood. It's a spiritual warfare. So it's important that you take it to God, because ultimately God knows that all of this is going to happen anyway. He's already shown you that it's going to happen, and that these attempts are happening. But also, it's really important that you know, and that they know that, like, at least for myself, like, I denounce any type of interpreted invitations to battle, or interpreted invitations to loot from me, or borrow or steal or anything, or take from me. Like, I heard stealing, like, it's like taking candy from a baby. It's like, okay, like, who am I to stop you? Like Job, like, God said, okay, Satan, go ahead and do it, because I know for the glory of me and my kingdom that it'll shine, because I know who I made Job to be. 11:11 on clock, 6:14 on the timestamp. I know who I made Job to be. He is a man of faithfulness to me, and he loves me so anchored deeply into his core that even through tribulations, he is going to seek me. Even in his frustrations, he is going to love me. Even through all of these things, and the abandonment, and you stealing his, like, wealth, and just like the whole world of things just flipping upside down. So many times people might say, oh, that's really shitty, or oh, that sucks, they had it coming, or whatever. But it's like, okay, but that's a double mission. Job was being given a double mission. He accepted the mission when he chose to share with the Lord. Thank you for a call. Hold on, y'all. Oh. Okay, are you answering the call? It's background call. Someone's got a call in the background, like the double mission. So it's like, it was a background call until Job realized, you know what? I need to apologize to the Lord for scorning at him. I need to apologize and for not forgiving him. I need to apologize to the Lord. And the Lord was faithful, honorable, and just. And he was faithful in all of these things. So anyways, just like us, he's faithful. And my phone battery memory is getting short, so I'll have to go. But anyways, I just wanted to share that. And I personally denounce any perceived invitation. Okay, I'm getting a call from, okay, thanks. 619, y'all. Okay, so anyways, but I don't accept any spiritual battles from anyone, and you can't loot anything from me either. But it's really sad how people will stomp on each other to get fame and wealth, and then you have to be the one to tell them how to use the spiritual gifts. So be careful of that, and share with us how you not only battle that, but how you navigate that as well, and prep for that. So it's not okay for anybody to do for me. It's not okay for anybody to do to you. Yeah, I know. I hope this helps a little bit, gives you a heads up. And I can tell you that your spiritual antenna is already aware. But, and you've already been working on it, but just wanted to give you confirmation for the day. So, all right. Ciao, bye. See you later soon. Bye.